How about now? Is mic working?
Oh,
Hey, can you hear me, the unit?
yeah, I hear you perfectly. Let me see if I can put this like on some type of speakerphone.
All right, can you
Or
see the
let me
stream?
get my Apple
I'm broadcasting it,
iPods or something.
so I'm going to post it real quick. Can you see the stream the same as me, the same time?
That I don't know, but
You can probably
not
put
here, right?
you can probably put my stream on and see what I'm seeing.
Hold on, let me see if I can.
I just don't
Because I
think
don't
there'll
have
be
this
a
on
delay.
speaker. I can't.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe there'd be a delay, but I could let you just talk. Off what you're seeing, might be a few seconds behind.
Why isn't this working?
So they can hear us now if anybody's on my channel. I don't think anybody is. They haven't posted it yet.
Hold on, I can't hear you.
How about now?
Yeah, I hear you, but it's just I gotta put my head like I'm trying to put you on my headsets and I can't get it on. But I hear you perfectly.
Okay.
Yeah. But so we have to put the stream at the same time, or how's that gonna be?
I think you got to watch my stream maybe to see the same thing I'm seeing. I'm not sure. I might be a
And
few
how would
seconds.
how would I watch your stream?
On Twitch, maybe? I don't know. Are you on your phone or on PC?
I can get on PC. I'm on the PC in front of it now, but how? Okay, so you're broadcasting on your PC, right?
Yep.
Let me see something real quick. I can get on there real quick. What is your stream? Yours is Twitch what?
Cool dog guy. See if it
All right, I'm
works.
here. Oh man, cool. I don't think you're on yet, right?
Yeah, I'm live. It should be live.
Okay. Sorry, bro. Why is it not working? Cool dog guy.
I don't know if it's picking us up though.
Let me see. Why is it? Goes double L. That's why.
Yeah, I don't know if our
Okay.
audio's coming through. I'm trying to get it
Let me
to.
see right now. I'm gonna see if I can hear the audio. Yeah, it's here. I hear you. So we're good. Yeah, we're good.
All right, so we can hear. So everybody can hear us. That's cool.
Yes, perfect. Everybody can hear us. We're good.
All right. I don't know if you want to do play-by-play. Can you watch it and I'll kind of add in as well.
Absolutely.
Might
So
be a few
check
seconds.
this out. Absolutely, guys. All right. So check this out. We got Garoppolo, 2nd and 9. For those of you guys that are just joining us, we here are trying to do a little special play-by-play, and Garoppolo stepping back. I mean, I don't know, John. Oh, my God, he goes to his favorite target right there. Look at that. That's Ridley. He caught the ball on the sign. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's just a hard play to stop right there, man. He can hit those wide receivers quick too.
Absolutely. We're going to try to tag a lot of these owners because I don't think a lot of people see that we're trying to do a live broadcast. And hopefully you guys can join us in the Super Bowl. I mean, what an excitement to have a Super Bowl ready to be played here. And obviously, the best of the NFC and the best of the AFC just going at it right now. We got Julio Jones, really two talented receivers. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen in this play right now, but they have a solid defense on Denver. Right, John?
Oh yeah, one of the best in the league, number one, I think.
Absolutely, man. I think that's what we were looking. Garoppolo steps back and he's looking for his target. I mean, he's got plenty of time, but he's going to throw the ball away.
Yeah, and he could. The defense on Denver, man, they pick off so many. I think they led the league in interceptions by it wasn't even close, like 15, 20
Uh,
interception lead. So
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm going to start tagging a few owners here. Try to see if I can get as many as we can here, so hopefully they can spread the word. But definitely it's something that we can do here while I try to look at the screen. So go ahead and pick up for me, and while I tag some owners on here.
all right, 2nd and 10. Looks like the Falcons are making some adjustments. Broncos are adjusting to it, so let's see. Both these owners are so calculated. Quick pass to that tight end. That tight end is so fast too. So picked up 2, so it's 3rd and 8. So Denver's defense is doing all right here. Looks like they're going to go in the shotgun.
All right, so I'm getting back here. I just tagged a few owners. I'm trying to see if I can do it at the same time. But picking up from here, we have a 3rd and down and 8. UFL Excitement Super Bowl. Gene, the Master Keys. We all know who he is. He's a disciple of all offenses and defenses. He'll dissect you and he'll make you bleed if you don't go, with your full force fledge. I mean, you have to definitely bring your A game when you play this man because he has a real good match for for reading your plays on offense. I mean, he does a really good adaptation on defense. But just getting here with this great talented roster, I'm excited to watch this. We got a 3rd and 8, John. I mean, who do you think the ball's going to go to here?
I think he's probably going to go with maybe Gurley underneath, what I'm betting on this one. Or 81 on the streak there.
All right. Oh, there it is. Look at the streak. Oh, man. That ball was almost intercepted. I mean, that was a risky play. 4th and 8. Did not have to go for it all, but he stopped that. He had a little bit of room to get that ball in. Now we're punting the ball to Denver. I mean, I think that Landon's getting ready to get his first drive, putting things together. He's happy he was able to get him to punt the ball. No points on the field right now. So who do we have at quarterback with Denver?
Let's see who it is. I don't know. I can't remember the last time I've actually seen Atlanta punt in a close game, too. So that's got to be like a huge win for the Broncos there. Getting Gene to punt early on, that's something you don't see very often. He scores first generally every time he gets the ball, so it's gonna be interesting.
And look at the adjustments right now. He's got a little bit of adjustments, putting in conservative. He's got another, I guess, one of the zones he puts him out at 20. He wants to make sure he goes deep because I feel that he thinks that Hillman here is going to be able to set the ball back, and basically try to get no holes in the zone, like no gaps, is what they're trying to do with these adjustments, which is pretty good to actually see. And right now, Philip Lindsay, I mean, he has been the talk of the town. This guy has shifty moves. Let's talk a little bit about Philip Lindsay. See what he did during the season. And I think that if you looked at that last game between the Denver Broncos and the Ravens, I mean, Philip was actually the one that actually got them over here.
I think that's right. And Hillman, the quarterback's a rookie, right? So you need a pretty strong running game if you got a rookie quarterback in there.
Absolutely, man. Check this out. Here we go. Oh, man, that's Fant, man. That's one of the best tight ends in the league. He has fast. He's got great hands. And if you catch him alone, I think he's got a good aggressive catch. That right there was a good first down play. I think that's his comfort zone for Hillman.
Yeah, that's the thing when you're playing against the Falcons. You can't get baited into throwing what you think's open because you got to take what he gives you, or he's gonna make you pay for it too. So this is gonna be a classic chess match, I think, the whole game.
Absolutely. I mean, right now, there it is again. The shifty move by the outside. You're taking a look at Philip Lindsay. This guy is going to try to win the game today. I think he's going to give him a big bulk of carries. If Gene cannot stop that run game, there could be some trouble in Atlanta. I mean, a lot of people are picking Atlanta as the favorites. They know that they have, the edge and, the underdog. There's nothing wrong for being an underdog, right? Playing from underdog, I think sometimes you get that added motivation.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, my first Super Bowl that I won against Silk was he'd won 5 and I'd won 0. I went in thinking I had no chance, and it's kind of like this. I started making some plays and staying in it and got confidence. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, G's going for number 7 here, so and Landon number 1.
Gene is just another animal, man. This guy comes in. I think he's taking the most teams to the Super Bowl. He's got titles with so many teams, and that's actually his thrills. He likes to do that. And there it is again. Look at that Fant, man. He got him on the crossing pattern right across there. All the other defenders were dropping back. So he's reading the short man. He's going underneath right now.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do with Gene, right? So who knows? Maybe Gene's baiting him in for that, giving it open. And you never know with Gene. I always get suspicious when I start getting good plays on him that he's doing it on purpose and he's going to set me up for something else. So
yeah, here we go. Another first down and 10. Lindsay running the ball. He's got the ball in the red zone right now, which is something that right now he's going to be able to thrive on that. We're looking to see an impact play on defense. I mean, right now the defense needs to step up, and the Atlanta Falcons has a solid defense. They've been putting up a lot of points on many of the players that that they've been playing just to get here. But let's take a look at this defensive possession right now. Jones is the fast linebacker. I wouldn't be surprised if he'll come and get an interception if they throw the ball in the middle.
Big hit, yeah, wow.
What a hit. I mean, we just talked about Jones trying to get the ball in the middle of the field to make sure that you throw away from him. But look at this guy. He comes up and he says, "Pat, let me tell you something. How about that?"
That's awesome, yeah. Gene
Right,
really
so
needs
big
to hold
3rd and 9,
here.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
3rd and 9. Look at Terrell. He's got underneath. But there it is again. No,
he
this
got
is
it.
Dickens.
Oh,
look at Dickens.
Oh.
What a play by Dickens, man. I don't know about you guys, but this is another running back that he has. I haven't followed this team at all, but it looks like that play right there got him a first down, much needed first down. Let's see. The Denver Broncos are backs against the wall, 1st and 10, gentlemen.
Something you don't see that often, right?
Absolutely. I think he's making some adjustments. And one of the things you have to do with Denver is make sure you can stop that running game. But now look, here's another player. He's brought 3 running backs already into the game. This is Gills. So we've seen Dickens, Lindsey, and Gills. And now, I mean, it's just a matter of see what type of back he's going to bring in different situations. So we're excited to see that in Denver. And there it goes, the read option. Look at him.
Wow.
He wasn't ready.
Wow.
Oh, boy. John, what do you think about that read option play right there?
Yeah, that was a perfect call. Everybody bit in tight, and he just took it to the outside. I didn't realize Hillman had that kind of speed, but man, wow. I haven't seen many of the Broncos games, but that was a great play call right there.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see it's a 7-0 zip. Nobody thought that Denver would have any. I guess, when you're looking at the underdog, the first person to score should have been the Atlanta Falcons, but it's not like that. The story was rolling different here. We have Landon with a strong play. He stopped them on defense, and right now he has proven that he had made the first punch in the first quarter. So that might be the first quarter for you guys.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't think I recall the Falcons ever punting on their first drive in a long, long time. So let's see what he does here.
Oh, and here we go. We got Gurley. I mean, that's one of the toughest running backs in the league. He is strong. He's not fast, but he can definitely get you falling backwards because he's very strong. So right now, 2nd and 5. Gene must be a little bit, not knowing what he's going to do here. But I think it's going to be a run play. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm betting on it too here. Let's see what he does.
And he does give the ball to Gurley. I mean, here you go, guys. Gurley getting the short yardage, something that you needed. But we have a 3rd and 1. Facing a 3rd and 1. Great quarterback behind center. You got Garoppolo. He got him here. I mean, you got your receivers. Here's a setup right now that we need to figure out. Right now, Denver is putting everybody on the line. I guarantee you they're going to think run. But Gene's a master. I guarantee he may try to do some type of play-action play. You never know if he's willing to gamble yet.
Oh, wow, big play. Wow, look at that.
There it is. We just talked about that, John. I knew that was coming. I said, Denver's going to come and bring everybody in the box. So I was expecting Gene to read that and say, you know what, let me go with the play action and give it up to your fullback. That's a play that a lot of people don't expect.
Yeah, high risk, high reward, I guess. That first quarter went by fast. I can't believe it's already over. Really surprised we've seen 2 punts.
Yeah, the first quarter went fast. I mean, it was one of those
Yeah.
things where they came out punching and swinging. Right now, the first round 1-1 goes to Landon, the Denver Broncos. They are balling right now, and they have control because they have the ball.
Oh, whoa.
Uh-oh.
Big play there. Big play.
Hey, what do you think about that, John? I mean, right there, I can tell you what Master Keys is thinking. Hey, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. I mean, one of those things. I can tell you my man was prepared for that read option. He was not going to allow that to happen again. Look at this. What a play.
That was big. Yeah, that's a game changer right there. Let's see if they can capitalize off of it.
All right, so we have a 1st and 10. Julio Jones to the outside. What a play right now. That was a real short route that he ran, and he actually, I just learned something on this out pattern right now from watching this game. This is why it's so important to watch games. He had a post out, and he hot rodded, and it actually cut out so much quicker. So I'm excited to actually see that play because that's kind of going to help me, try to perfect my game as well. You learn things when you watch these games. But look at this.
Oh, he got it, right?
Guess what? Atlanta's in the end zone. All right, John, take it away,
now
buddy.
We got a tie. That's a big play right there. Just bust through the run, got behind his blockers, and put it in. Wow.
I'm so amazed, man. I mean, he knows how to come back. I'm telling you, and when you're playing in this big game, mistakes is how you definitely got to prevent them, okay? But once you make those mistakes and the other team capitalizes, it puts you against the wall. The momentum shifts, and when you fall behind a momentum, I can tell you that is something that you definitely don't want to be in. It's hard to take the momentum back into a game. Let's see how Landon responds. It's tie game, second quarter. He's got the ball, so he still has a chance to try to take this momentum away from Atlanta.
I think he's going to stick with his run game, try to keep it going, though. But let's see what he does here. Oh, passing again.
Oh, boy. There we go. Look at that sack. I mean, that's coming in hardcore. That's Flower, Dante Flower. And he is a threat. Yeah, he's a threat. Let's see what we got. So he's got a second down and 20. It's a lot of yards. And, oh, my God, Jerry Jeudy. Look at this. I mean, I would not think that Jerry Jeudy would make that play. But what a play. He was able to find it in the middle of the field. I mean, what do you think? I mean, he dropped back enough to prevent. I mean, that was just a perfect play. Perfect pass by Hillman.
Yeah, the no huddle surprised me. He must have saw something he thought he was going to get for sure on that defensive coverage, because after a big sack like that, after two big plays, I would expect him to come out, take his time. But he just got up there and called the play, knew what he was doing.
Oh, absolutely. But this is why you have to worry.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Lord, we got another. Oh, my God. John, what in the world just happened?
That was
I'm talking about hit sticks, my man.
Oh, man, he just got... I could hear
man.
John Madden's voice saying, pow, as soon as he got hit, man. That makes you feel sick, though, right?
I mean, John, when that happens to you, what would you do in that situation? Sometimes I heard about people throwing the remote away, breaking their TVs. I mean, in a big game. I mean, it's just so frustrating to actually lose it back-to-back fumbles. Huh?
Oh, you just get sick to your stomach, man. You see that hit stick, there's nothing you can do. It feels like the hit sticks are even more powerful this year than before. But, man, that's tough.
And it's about timing, John. I mean, there's some players that they really have that right knack for that hit stick, I have trouble doing that because I'm scared that I'm going to let the guy go away and I miss the tackle. So I'm even scared of his stick. But some people take the gamble and they really practice that in the lab. And look at it. It's helped them twice right now.
Yeah.
I mean, the first one maybe wasn't a hit stick, but this one there, that was definitely for sure one hit stick. So let's keep an eye on this, man, throughout the game.
Denver's having success running the ball. I think he needs to keep focused on that, too, to get back in it.
Oh, yes, it is. I think he just heard you about that. And look at that. Philip Lindsay weaving.
Oh, Jones goes down on injuries. I hope that's not a big one, because that could be a big impact on the game.
I agree with you there, man. I concur with that because I think losing Jones definitely changes your ball game when you're playing defense. Let's see if Hillman picks up on that.
And the Broncos are using all three running backs.
I don't know.
Dislocated shoulder, he's not coming back, so that's going to be a big injury if they're losing Jones early on.
I really feel you there, man. I absolutely think that is going to be trouble. It's just I don't even know how you can come back from not losing your star defensive guy that covers so much field. Let's see if this guy Robbie that just came in for him will do anything. At least he had a big hit on that play right there.
Oh yeah, he's got some big shoes to fill though.
Yeah, 2nd and 2, John. I mean, it's starting to feel like I think he's going to go back to his run game. He's gonna dissect I don't feel like he's gonna gamble with the pass. But let's take a look and see if Hillman decides to just run it, or yes, he did. He passed it right on the outside.
Quick pass is as good as a run sometimes. So that's a good call. So
there it is. I mean, I agree with you, man. Sometimes you got to mix it up because if you stay. You stay only with your run game. They put all these people in the box, and you got a problem.
And you got to keep Gene guessing if you got a chance at all. Ooh, risky throw, but he got it.
Oh wow, what a throw! And who do you think caught that? There it is again, the man of the hour, Philip Lindsay, man. Amazing throw.
He's pretty good. Lindsay's an all-around catch the ball, run the ball.
Yeah, that's something special that he has. I mean, right now we got a 1st and 10. He's on the red zone. You could tell me wants to punch. Boom.
No, what a catch. Wow.
I mean, I can tell you this much. Right now, Jerry Jeudy is smelling the red zone. Let's see what we got. 1st and goal again.
The Broncos are keeping their composure too after those two big turnovers and fighting right back to get in this thing if they can score.
And it stays on the ground. There we go.
I thought he had it there for a second with that juke move, but then no, got caught.
I agree with you, man. I didn't thought he was going to go around it, but he has this little thing to go on this no huddle. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Hillman checking it down. He steps back.
He got it. Wow.
Boom. When you have such a big target like that in the middle of the field, man, that is something that it makes a quarterback, say, oh, man, I just got a big man in there. I'm going to try to always thread the needle. And he threaded the needle, and he got what he wanted. Great score by Denver.
So we get to see the Falcons' 2-minute offense here. So this is going to be interesting. The best passing defense is against one of the best passing offenses. So,
and you had that right, because in the league, I can tell you this much. It's something that you always want to tune into, the 2-minute drill. We all do it. We all try to practice it. Many try to perfect it. Some of them are more riskier than others, and some like to take the chances. They at least want to walk out with 3 before the half. But if you try to get it and you're able to get a touchdown, that's a big, big, big advantage going into the half.
Oh, that right there is a great play call. Great play call.
Yeah, it was unexpected, man. To have Foster running on I guess this is a sweep. It definitely was a fake sweep to the running back, and look at there we go. We got a beautiful play, gained positive yardage. He's on the 44-yard line, definitely getting close to field goal range.
Can you make us some pizza tonight? Of course I can. Okay, that sounds good. Pizza tonight. Nice. Yeah.
He's doing all this with Jimmy G too. My buddy actually coached Jimmy G in college, so I like.
Oh
seeing
wow,
Jimmy
what a
G
thrill!
do good.
What's to see him here in the Super Bowl, man?
Yeah.
He must be excited.
He was the offensive coordinator for University of Texas for a few years until he got fired.
Oh, well, you know what? Right now, he's going to live in his dream right now. We got the Super Bowl ready to go. Look at Jones. Look at Ridley on the left hand. Then he has Hurst. We haven't seen a lot about Hurst.
Right? Hurst has some speed, too. He's really
yeah, we haven't
for a
seen
tight
him
end.
lately, so he may surprise us here. Let's see what we get.
The Broncos got a pretty aggressive defense called, too, so.
And there it is, guys.
Ooh.
We just talked about him, and he could not keep the handle on that. It was a big hit, but there is a flag on the field.
Those holdings, those kill you, too. If you get big plays, you get the holding. They call it back. At least that was an interception, but still.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And then now they called you accepted the penalty, 1st and 20. Sometimes you say, man, maybe I don't want to give this guy another down. I've had those thoughts sometimes, but you just don't know, man. Here we go, 20 yards. I'll take my chances.
Yeah, I'd do the same, too. You never know your little Madden mojo where it's going to hurt them by taking that penalty, too.
Absolutely. So Gene's making an adjustment. We got a shifting here. We got the receiver Gurley's all the way to the right, Ridley's all the way onto the left. Jones is in the slot. Let's see where he goes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and he finds Ridley, but no, it's intercepted.
I think he
Holy
didn't
moly,
get in bounds.
God,
I think he stayed out of bounds. I don't think he got his feet down. But
oh, wow, man. I don't know. So is this worth a challenge or not? Maybe it is. Maybe it's not.
He looked like he was out to me. But, man, you just can't throw the ball in the Broncos. Their defense, they got the ability to click over and just take that defensive back and make the pick. I've noticed that on a few of their games. They're really good at it.
Absolutely, man. I'm taking a look at Landon right now. I think he's poised. He probably practiced a lot to get prepared for this game. A lot of people are counting him out, man, and he was going to get blown out. But right now it's 14-14, halftime. This game's not over, and he's coming out playing really solid defense.
And it's tied, and he's had 2 turnovers, too. Big turnovers in his own red zone. So in all aspects, he's actually played a really good game to be even tied to have those 2 crazy turnovers. So without those turnovers, he could actually be comfortably in the lead.
Absolutely. That's a really good point because the drives, he hasn't been able to drive down the field that very well. Master Keys is actually struggling here with the Denver Broncos defense. He did come up with those 2 huge turnovers, and that's what's got him those 14 points. So let's take a look here. We got 3rd and 7. We got 1 minute and 17 seconds left. This is the 2-minute drill. This is where you separate the women and children of men and go looking for dinner. So let's see what we got here. Boom.
Ooh, big play.
Oh,
big play.
Garoppolo just gets hit. That was just a lot of pressure. A lot of people just sit back and throw the ball away. So now we have a 4th and 7. Looks like you're going to give an opportunity here for Landon and Denver Broncos to come back with a score. You don't need much time, right, John? I mean, when you're coming in before the half and you got plenty of timeouts, how much time do you really need to try to put some points on the board?
Anything under a minute, I think you can do it. But except when you're playing Gene, I don't know. I don't know if I'd risk it because I think the Broncos get the ball after half. So I don't know that I would risk anything here because.
Yeah, it's a game. It's a game of inches, man. I'll tell you this much. Sometimes you make that chance and you do take that risk, and that can be the difference of the game.
Oh wow, looky there. That's
and
why
he took the risk, my God.
That's why I'm not in this game,
Lord.
and he is. That's big play. Like I'd probably just ran it till half and got to the half, and this guy goes and puts the dagger in for the score, man.
I think he's got the killer instinct in him right now. He says, "Hold up, everybody's counting me out. I got the killer instinct. I belong here. We're here to play, okay?"
Looking back to your question before about how long it takes, I think it looks like it takes 10 seconds because that's about all it took in there.
All you need is 10 seconds to get the ball to happen. Look what happens. Just like that, before the half, now we got Denver Broncos 21, the Atlanta Falcons 14. What will Gene do? Will he go into the half and just talk to these boys and say, we're going to come back strong in the second half? Or will he try?
You know he's going to try. You know he's going to try. He's got a quick strike offense, too. So this is going to be challenge accepted, most likely.
All right, so now Garoppolo's going. He's got his receiver going. He actually motions out Jones. And Julio Jones is his star receiver. He's got him doing a little bit of dancing back and forth. So let's see what we got.
He loves to go to Hurst on this play. So I've seen he play this play a lot. So that it's hard to cover Hurst on this one.
Oh, wow. He went to Hurst, but he was covered. He covered really
he covered
close.
it well. So, I mean, you can tell the Broncos know what they're doing. That play, Hurst is open like 90% of the time on that play. Not many people can stop that play.
Wow, yeah, and it's a small drag route, but he actually sends his receivers deep, and he gets the tight end just to go on the drag. And a lot of people, forget about the tight end. And once you forget about the tight end, you can get plenty of yards.
Yeah, that tight end's fast. He takes that 3-yard catch and turns it into 20 yards all the time.
Absolutely. What a great, defensive play right there. He's been studying the film, so he knows that he has one of his favorite plays. He just took it out the book. Oh my God!
Wow.
Oh my God! It could have just hurt him. Holy mo! This is what we were talking about.
Now the Falcons
John.
are calling a timeout. They're looking like they're the ones that are favored to win this game.
Yo, I mean, this is what we're talking about, though, John. I mean, you take the risk, or you just, get the team in the half, and let's come back strong. But here you go. That could have just gave the game away. It's very easy that you go down 2 scores in a Super Bowl. Something very hard to come back on.
Yeah. 34 seconds. I don't know. I don't know if I'd just sit on it or try to score here. So.
Yeah, if you ask me, I would run this ball, and I'll come back to the half. I'll say, hold on, man. We're not going to take this chance.
Yeah, the Broncos' defense is too good at picking off the pass, too. So they got a good defense.
Absolutely. I mean, they're in here. They belong here. And right now, they're getting the ball back. What happened last time? I think he scored in 10 seconds. I mean, do we have enough time to score a field goal now, I guess?
I think he's got plenty of time with that offense. And you don't see Gene have too many busted plays like that last one. So I was surprised to see that 10-second score. So I'm sure Gene's going to adjust on defense. But, man, that was a great 10-second score. So if he scores again here, this is going to be huge.
Absolutely. I'm going to take a look at it. I think he's looking at his defense right now. They're all setting up. He's got his best corner on Judy. He's not going to allow that to happen.
Wow.
Oh, Lord, right up in the middle.
Look at that.
I just cannot believe that we're giving up these huge, big plays in a Super Bowl. And we have the tendency to see the Denver Broncos, are just making amazing plays. And Gene is not being able to respond or keep up with this fast attack.
Yeah, no, and they've also had 2 turnovers. I think they're losing the turnover battle and still winning on the scoreboard, which is huge. So
helmet rolls out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my Jesus, Lord.
I thought 99 out of times that's an interception. Gene's going to pick that. Wow.
Unthinkable. That is an interception many times. He rolled out. He saw the receiver there. The defender was there, but he could not switch quick enough. He scores with 10 seconds, and now he scores with 20 seconds. Why did we gamble? Remember, we talked about this. Sometimes the ending of the half, you decide to do it, and look at this. Now you're down 14 points. Makes it very difficult. Yeah. Sometimes, you know what? You live and learn, and you learn from these Super Bowls. Me personally, I take this as a learning experience. I will not take those chances.
Man, can you imagine, though, there was a minute to go in this game before the half, and it was tied 14-14 with the Broncos with the ball. And we were talking, should they just run it out or not? And now they're sitting with 50 seconds past. Both teams have had the ball, and now they've got 2 touchdowns added to the board. It's crazy.
Yeah, something not the norm to see Gene actually coming out here in passing formation again. He wants to make a play to get back in it.
Looks like he might have it. He got it.
I think he has a play. Oh, my God. And he does have the ball. And he has a timeout. So, I mean, you know what? What do we know?
Yeah, that's why they're in the game and we're not, right? That's why they're there. Kicking the field goal is a very smart choice here. I think this is a good choice, kicking the field goal.
Yeah. We don't know nothing. These guys know it all. You know, these guys know what they're doing. I mean, he got a much-needed field goal right now to stop the bleeding, because it was much needed, and at least he put some points on the board before the half.
The big stat I saw there, Gene's only ran 10 plays offensively, and he's had 3 punts. That's what's crazy to me. Even though the Broncos had 2 lost fumbles, they're in the lead because of their ability to stop the Falcons, which I didn't expect to see 3 punts in the first half on the Falcons. So
that's definitely eye-dropping. And one of these things that you start looking as how can you respond to the Avalanche and what's happening here now. The Denver Broncos are not just playing on offense; they're bringing the pain on defense. So it's making it very difficult for the Atlanta Falcons to adjust. Right now, Denver has the ball. Hillman, he has his man, but look at this.
Look, the flag's on the field, though.
Another reaction.
Flag's on the field.
That flag, it's sometimes you can't stop it. Things are going to happen. It happens during the game. You make a big play, and then you get a flag. And, boy, when you get back into that huddle, you want to smack that guy in the head and say, what the hell are you doing, bro?
Oh, yeah, and it seems like that's when you think Madden's out to get you whenever you see that first big play and you get a penalty, man. That's risky running that quarterback, too. Didn't he already had a fumble in the first half? So, but he also had a touchdown.
He's not falling away from it, man. He said he's going to keep me honest. So, right now, it's definitely what I figured out is that when you do that option play, right, it opens up your running game, because you're going to go ahead and you're going to get your corners, your defensive ends, you're going to contain, so your middle's open, So that's why people run that play.
Yeah, that's true. It works.
All right, so we got a 2nd and 18. It's been a fun half so far. Right now, Hillman, he has...
Oh, what? That was something mishap there. That was interesting. Did you see that? Wow.
Oh, my God.
His defensive back, when he clicked on, just stopped.
So you know what? Remember, a lot of guys, and I don't know if you're used to playing with the settings, because some people, he does the defensive switch assist. It would do it. We don't have any of that in our league. So maybe they're still getting adjusted to the switching, and you didn't switch quick enough, and you stopped. So sometimes these things happen. I wouldn't expect it from Gene, because he's a great player. But, wow, that was another mistake. And Gene, right now, Judy is the player of the game.
Oh, yeah.
What an amazing catch.
Back-to-back, 2 huge strikes. So, man, that's big. And
Wow. I don't know. Right now, Vegas is going crazy. All bets were for the Atlanta Falcons. I don't know what's going to happen in Vegas, man. Everybody's going to be losing a lot of money. I don't know. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I guarantee nobody expected. I don't think I saw anybody post that they thought that Denver was going to win this game. But when you got a 6-time champion going against a 0-time champion, you think it's going to be hard. But it looks like he's doing it here. So.
Yeah, so here we go right now. It's got a big play coming in. He's going to probably make sure he doesn't force it anymore. So he's going to at least dump it down to Gurley. There's still plenty of time to get back into this game, okay? We're talking about 2 full quarters, okay? It's not really... I wouldn't panic in this situation right here. I just try to get myself a score, correct?
Oh yeah, he's 3 scores out. He can do it quickly. We've seen both these teams; they can score from anywhere on the field. So
right now it's a big 2nd and 9. We're looking out here. Garoppolo can't find anybody. He throws it. Oh boy! Thankfully, it does not get picked off, and it's not a fumble.
And they've struggled stopping that defensive pass rush. The Broncos' defensive line's winning this game for them, getting a lot of pressure on Garoppolo.
And every time he steps back, Garoppolo's been just going backwards, and what's happening is they're coverage sacks, because the defensive backs are doing their job. That's basically what's going on right here.
Yeah, number 1 pass defense seems to be holding true to their nature here on this game.
Absolutely. So now we got a 3rd and 9. Garoppolo, he's still looking. Julio Jones.
Wow, did he get that? No.
No.
Another
he
punt.
Got that.
This is 4 punts by the Falcons. This is the most punts I've ever seen them make in a game.
Yeah,
So
Atlanta Falcons fans, wake up, smell the coffee. Okay, guys, what's happening right now is that Denver Broncos are in town and they want the chip. They want this chip and they want it bad.
yeah, this is surprising. This is great though. It's always interesting to see a name on the board. I usually make the banner during the Super Bowl, so I'm gonna have to make it after the Super Bowl tonight since we're doing this. So
Hey, no, the UFL wasn't expecting a live-to-live broadcast, play-by-play, something special we're trying to do here for you guys. We love everybody's time that they put in here. It's a great atmosphere of great owners that we got, and everybody puts a little piece of the puzzle. Just try to to make this enjoyable league for everybody. Right now, John, I mean, Philip Lindsay, what would you do? I mean, you have the ball, you got the lead. At this point of the game, what would you do?
man, I would run it out, but that's why I'm not here. These guys are probably gonna be passing. Look at that though. That is huge. Look at that. Madden. That might be overturned though. I don't know about that one. He may have been down. Let's see if they challenge this.
I mean, yeah, sometimes, you look at these type of plays right there, you think about, I'm going to run the ball. Yeah, I might as well do it. But you know what you get? You're right. You get a booth review.
I thought it was overturned. I thought it would be, yeah.
Yeah. But you're right. You won the ball. You do not want to give them the Falcons any more time because, unfortunately, you do that and then you lose a Super Bowl, man. So definitely want to get the ground and pound going. And Philip Lindsay is doing his thing right here. I guess, Landon does understand that he needs to make sure that he can use as much clock as possible, even though there's 2 quarters that you just want to limit the amount of time that he can score 3 scores.
Oh yeah, for sure. But man, he's got some offensive firepower too. So this is going to be interesting to see what he does. I don't think he's going to let off the brakes anytime soon, though.
I don't think so either, man. Judy looks like he looked by himself. I mean, is he gone, man? What's going on? There goes Judy. Man, this guy, he's just balling today. I mean, I can tell you this much. I'm so excited to see him play. I mean, he cut that route. No one else around him. When you play man coverage against Judy, I think it spells disaster to me.
Yeah, and Hillman's got 4 TD passes. I think Hillman's the rookie, right? I can't remember if he is or not.
Yeah, I think he is. I mean, playing in the big stage of the game, and he has been able to throw there. Nice throws. Guys, we have a problem here. There is an injury on the field, and it looks like it's Philip Lindsay.
Oh, that's a big one. But think back to that injury in the first quarter, though. The Falcons lost Jones early in this game. So that probably is impacting their defense as well.
Yeah, because Jones is like the nucleus of the team. This guy is the heart and soul of that defense. Right now, he has to be able to adjust. He brought, the backup linebacker, Roddy. He's in the game, but I don't think he's making as much as impact as Jones would in the field.
The Broncos score here, this is going to be pretty devastating. So, I mean, it'll make it exactly 21 points if he gets a field goal, but that's a touchdown. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, I thought that he was going to get there, swat the ball, but let me tell you this much. Fant. That guy is a nightmare in the red zone. I mean, my son said the same thing. Randy says, man, he always goes to the tight end in the red zone. And I think I would triple cover this tight end if it was me playing against him right now. But it's crazy. What a wonderful eye. I mean, he just loves Frank.
I'm going to check Daddy Leagues real quick and see what the spread was on this game. Because, it gives you the spread, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's Vegas. Vegas talked about it. They definitely felt that the Atlanta Falcons were the strong team. Everyone here in the UFL said there's no way. I mean, the Atlanta Falcons have been blowing all these teams out. And, I mean, who would have thought that me and you are going to be, doing the play-by-play, and we're talking about 42-17, and we're almost done with the third quarter. I'm just so, I guess amazed about this. What a way to come out. What a way to want this chip. I mean, I can tell you this much right now. Landon is in a good position right now. If he can hold on, I can smell that the Denver Broncos are going to be champions.
Yeah, and I think he's got him right where he wants him to because his defensive backs they're solid. Number 1 pass defense in the league. He's right where he needs to look at that. Total yards, 159 total yards for the Falcons. That's just unheard of for this season for them.
Wow, I mean that's a big stat right there. I mean, and let me tell you this much: what happens when you play from behind? You're gonna try to throw the ball deep, and that's what we just did. Look at this; it's exactly what's gonna happen. You try to throw the ball deep, but he's got some good corners. No matter if you get it there, I mean, after the contact, they're dropping the ball.
Yeah, Garoppolo's just having an off day too. No touchdowns. I don't think the Falcons have turned it over either. So they've been doing this on defensive stops, not turnovers.
Absolutely. Right now, we got Gurley trying to get a little bit away from that defense, man. But the defense has been able to read the screen, has been able to, read the pass. I don't know. I mean, there's just no rhythm in Atlanta. I thought they would come out here and have tremendous amount of rhythm, but they have not been able to find any rhythm, and that's a problem. That's a big problem, especially in the big game.
Oh, for sure. The defensive line has really, really impressed me. Look at that, though. He's got 3-star players on the defensive line, so that probably helps out those defensive backs, too, getting interceptions with all that pressure he's putting on the quarterback.
Here we go again. We got Julio Jones to the outside, but remember, I'm not sure who his safety is, but whoever it is, it's a star safety. So he's willing to play that Tampa coverage, Tampa 2 cover 2, because he wants to go one-on-one with the safety, and I don't care if it's my star receiver. You know what? I have a star free safety that I'm willing to go ahead and try to contest the ball, and that's what's been happening all game.
Yeah. UFL's definitely going to be shocked on this one. That's another punt. I just can't. That's great defense right there.
Absolutely. I mean, I probably would have gone for it because I'm down so big, and that's the difference from where I'm here, broadcasting this game. I mean, I don't know. I can tell you this much, guys. I mean,
think it's still a little too early to go for it, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
I'm just like I don't know how much time he has left. I mean, he needs to try to win this game. He needs to stop. He needs a turnover. Something needs to happen. Right now, we got the aggressive on, and I think that he's trying to get like an aggressive hit. He's trying to get a fumble.
Needs that turnover,
so hopefully he gets it.
The Broncos, after they've had 2 turnovers. They've lost a turnover battle 2-0 right now and still got the lead. So it's going to take a lot for them to lose this thing.
Absolutely, and here we go again. What a big play. I mean, this guy Hillman, he's playing like a superstar. I don't think he's a rookie, man.
400 yards passing. Has he thrown an incomplete pass? I think he's 16 for 16.
If this is a perfect passer game, I just don't know what he gave. What did this guy eat for breakfast?
16
Whatever
for
he's
16,
eating, I want it.
400 yards and 4 passing touchdowns.
Yeah, I want whatever he's eating. I mean, whatever they're feeding this man, I want that. It's just been an amazing performance by such a young quarterback, and I am just literally have been shocked. I mean, shell-shocked to watch the way he has thrown this ball against a solid defense. Okay. Gene is no slouch. This guy got here for a reason. He knows how to play great defense. But for right now, oh my God, look at this. I mean, not only does this guy do it with his arm, he's also doing it with his legs. I mean, how do you stop this? I mean, where is this guy coming from? What school did this guy go to?
Yeah, I'm checking the Falcons right now. Their average points allowed per game is 17 points a game, and they've given up 42 points here. So this is huge.
Yeah, he was not expecting any of this right now. I mean, I'm playing from behind, against a great number 1 defense in the actual pass. It's just not a good formula. I mean, it doesn't smell good because the best thing you can do is try to run the ball so you can get those defenders away, and that's not happening right now. So, unfortunately, while we're talking right now, guess what? Philip Lindsay gets in there again, and here we are. We have a situation here, gentlemen. The Denver Broncos are shocking the world. They are up 49
to 17. Yeah,
49-17. I mean, I just don't know. Is it time to put in the backups in? I mean, do you think right now Garoppolo's not getting the job done? What would you do?
I don't think you could. He hasn't had any turnovers, so you can't pull Garoppolo out right now. It's really just defensive stops. So I mean, he just got to get it together and get a score on this drive. Really, is what he's got to do to have any chance in this game. We've seen crazier things, but man. Whew.
I mean, we see a lot of crazy things. I just don't see it. There's no rhythm in Atlanta. I just don't see anything. I can't even find what play he can go to that's working. The defensive backs are just flying to the ball, and he cannot run the ball because he needs to save that much clock. So it's just not a good formula to get you some type of victory here or some type of chance. Not even victory. We just need a chance to get this game close. I just don't see it.
Yeah, and that defensive line, again, getting the pressure on the quarterback. The Broncos' defensive line, now that I've seen them play a little bit, that's really got to be the key to their defense, getting those turnovers so much. Because that defensive line, they don't give you much time to pass the ball.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you this much. When we saw the NFC Championship game and the AFC Championship game, sometimes you guys see these close games, but when you go to the Super Bowl, maybe this team hasn't matched up with each other throughout the week, but when they're in the AFC, they play each other more, and that's why you barely see a close game. Please don't mistake the scoreboard. Gene is a hell of a player, okay? He knows how to play this game very well. It's just he's having a bad game. Garoppolo is not in rhythm. There's nothing that he can find to work, and he's getting pressured every single time.
Yeah.
I mean, did you
With
just
just
see
a
what happened
three-man
right
rush too is what's crazy to me. It's been a three-man rush the whole game, getting past 5 blockers pretty
there?
consistently.
And that's a problem. I haven't seen them double any of these guys that are coming in. I just think that they have been defeated right now. They're punting the ball again. It's been a 3-and-out.
I,
I haven't felt like that drive. You know, I need a
yeah.
drive. Okay, here it is. You
I
need
think he's
that
punted.
drive.
I think he's punted more in this game than he has all season. So I mean, the Broncos defense, they wanted that championship. They're coming out and they're not going away. I guess I should probably start working on the banner. I don't know.
Yeah. I think you need to start working on that banner because let me tell you something, man. This is the Cinderella team. The 6-seeded Broncos have. I think they've done this in UFL. I don't know if anyone in UFL history has ever gone, from the 6th seed all the way to the Super Bowl, and not only just go to the Super Bowl, they just didn't show up. They showed up, and they came and they conquered.
Oh,
They
yeah.
just destroyed everybody that said, "Listen, guys, I'm not here just for the popcorn, for the celebrations, for the pictures. I'm here to win this." And look at the score, 49-17, and we're about to go into the fourth quarter.
And if they hold on and win this, they beat the number 1 seed in the AFC. They beat the Dolphins, number 1 seed, who I thought really had a great season this year, and probably my favorite going into this season of winning the Super Bowl. They also beat the number 2 seed Chiefs. Now they're taking out the number 1 seed in the NFC. So they really worked their way to this. They didn't get any like lucky breaks and play some unranked seeds or anything. They knocked off the top dogs all the way through. So
Yeah, you couldn't say it any better. You beat the number 1 seeded Miami Dolphins, okay? You beat the number 2 seeded Chiefs just to get here, and then you beat the number 1 seeded, Falcons. Not only beat the Falcons, but you just got on this field and you said we belong here and we want this championship more than anybody else. Okay, so now you guys know if you ever count the Denver Broncos out, this is what's going to happen. All right, so I think that I've lost a lot of money. I would have bet my house on the Falcons right now, and look at this. I would have been homeless. Okay.
I don't know if I'd have went that far, but I mean, I remember at the end of the season when I did my stat recap, I kept seeing the Broncos popping up everywhere on turnovers, on everything. So I was like thinking, man, this team does have a chance. If you go back and watch the video, I thought they had a chance, but I really would have put my betting on the Dolphins or the Chiefs. But man, the Broncos have proven me wrong too.
Absolutely, man. What a performance. Coming in the underdog completely just buckled down towards the end, 6th seed, and just not only just win. I mean, it's just win with conviction, win with poise. Everyone's focused. Right now, he just doesn't have to put any more points up. And if he does, hey, you know what? He just wants to make a statement. But I'm going to tell you this much. I would milk the clock as much as I can.
He's got the chew clock on. I see that. It's coming down now. So
Yeah.
he knows he's trying to put this thing away.
Yeah, he smells it already. He understands that he is in a position to win. The confetti's going to – I mean, everybody's putting the red and black confetti out right now. I mean, I just don't see anything else coming. I mean, let me see red and black. Let me red and blue. My fault. What the hell's wrong with me? Am I still thinking that Atlanta is going to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
I mean, no
we've
way.
seen some crazy things, but they would be pretty tough. It'd have to be a Madden, just go crazy Madden.
I think we need 3 onside kicks after 3 scores. I mean, I just don't think that would ever happen. It's got to be the perfect situation for every single snap. The way that the Denver Broncos are playing, I just don't see it happening at all. Gene had a hell of a season. He just came up short. He wasn't expecting this great defense to come through, but you know what? Sometimes, these type of defeats, they bring you back down from cloud. From the top, you think you're out there. And I know that Gene takes a lot of that humble pie. But when you lose like this, he comes back stronger next season. I guarantee you it's not the end of the Falcons. This guy comes back hard, and he understands what he did wrong, and maybe with some adjustments in the offseason could definitely get the little extra things that he needs to be the best team in the UFL. But right now, I mean, the 6-seeded Cinderella Denver Broncos, that's going to be the story. That's going to be the story of the town, man, the talk of the town.
And I'm looking at their schedule. They only lost 4 games all year. Even though they were the 6th seed, the AFC was full of a lot of good teams this year. So they only lost 4 games and they came in as the 6th seed. So they're pretty solid.
Yeah, and that's because of the way that playoff seedings are. So good record. They played solid all year, and maybe he wanted to be the road warriors. That's basically what happened. Thankfully he wanted to go on the road and just go ahead and just take on every game 1 game at a time, and that's all they wanted. and that's what they
Ooh.
got.
And when the bad happens, the bad keeps happening in Madden. So that's a big turnover right there. So
Wow, what a user hit, man. I mean, that's just a hit sticking. It's coming in.
I I think that might be the first turnover the Falcons have had. So usually when you see a score like this, it's because the other users thrown like 4 or 5 interceptions, but not in
absolutely.
this case.
Yeah,
I mean, he's been making him punt. That impressed me like crazy. That
it's
front.
impressive. He's earned every single point. It has not been interceptions. Okay, it's just been hard nosed defense, and I want this championship, and I no one's gonna take it away from me. Type of mentality.
Hillman's still going at it, man. He's killer instinct. Look at that.
Oh wow, look at this. I mean, it just has not stopped. I mean, whether you got the read option going, I mean, I would never thought that I would see another cornerback other than Jackson do this, but Lamar Jackson sitting there and going fishing. I mean, this guy looks like he has more read option plays than Lamar had all season.
Man, this is fun though. We got to do this more often on playoff games or something. They're big games. I'm glad you joined me on this. We set it up real quick right before. I didn't know if it even worked, so hopefully everybody can hear the audio. I knew you would be more entertaining than me, so that's why I invited you to get on this thing and get it going. So
no, you know what? It's a formula, man. We got to go back and forth. Getting on here by yourself, it's a little bit, it becomes like you have no one to talk to here. We're setting this up, but and it came out on the fly. It's not like we were trying to do this a couple days, but my schedule's been hectic. And literally, once I saw the post on Gene, I hit you up. We adjusted. We got on here, and thankfully, we know it works. So it has been exciting. We're gonna continue to try to do this, and it'll be something good to do on playoffs as well. Because you want to come in here and we pick up on things that we can see. We talk about it, and it's for everybody to get better. So I learned something new today. Obviously, I didn't know that route could exist, but maybe it doesn't say anything because look, but with that route and without that route, hey, you know what? The Denver Broncos, they don't care what route you run. Yeah. It's just we want the Super Bowl, and they're just gonna come hard, man. They just kicked another field goal, and now the score is 52-17. I didn't think we would see a 50-point burger against Gene. No way.
I don't know if 50 points has ever been scored against Gene. This might be the first we've ever seen that in the UFL, actually. I can't remember 50 points ever going up on Gene.
Yeah. It's just one of those games. I mean, Gene's going to come back out hard next year. I'm sure that we can get a post game from Gene. It would be a great thing for us to maybe set up a post game from both of them. That'll be awesome. They can come back and talk about their game. We can definitely figure this thing out. Maybe get the Commissioner Marlo on here. So I'm pretty sure he's watching the game. But he'll definitely be a guest with us. We can set something over. Maybe all three of us can get on here and have some good commentary going back and forth. So we can just, make this such an enjoyable experience. And as we get to talk about all the owners that actually got here, this is just a great thing to do.
Yeah, I think it's exciting. We could bring back a little bit like the old radio shows you guys used to do using this Discord. So I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we had to figure out how to get the audio going with our actual UFL fight song.
Oh, I love that. You got Q calling in and everything on that. You got you chatting out. I love that.
Yeah, our intro is that hits home. It's always a good thing to come out. Whenever I hear that, I already got my family saying New York, Miami, UFL. Would have thought we still, after how many years? I mean, we've been playing this game for 10 years. We still, have the fire to continue to make it grow. And it's been one of these enjoyable hobbies that we all can just experience on. But right now, we get back to this game. It's 3rd and 8, John. I mean, I don't know if Gurley's running the ball.
He's still fighting for some yards, yeah.
And John, I mean, it was great to actually get on here with you. But the champions are the Denver Broncos. They conquered. They did everything they had to do. As the clock ticks down, congratulations to Landon.
Yeah, that's
the
great.
Final score, 52-17. John's working on the banner. Look at the confetti falling down.
Who's the MVP? Will it show us who the MVP is?
We definitely got to see
I bet it's Hillman. I don't think he threw an incomplete pass the whole game.
Wow, I mean, I don't remember you saying incomplete.
I don't think he threw an incomplete pass, and he had 4 touchdowns and a rushing touchdown and over 400 yards passing. He's got to be the MVP.
Can we see that when we see those stats at the end? It's going to be incredible. Just watching those stats. If he threw a perfect passer game, I haven't seen that ever being done. I don't know. I don't care. I haven't seen it being done.
Especially against Gene's defense, right?
Yeah, it's. I mean, whenever you're playing Gene, I mean, it's just one of those things that you gotta be on your perfect game, man. And I don't think the Denver Broncos were on their perfect game. They were on their perfect game. I had just way past that. The kitchen sink came out. The defense just did not want to have no one continue to score. Jerry Judy could probably be the MVP, or could it be Hillman? I mean, we don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know. And they were down 14-7. Oh,
Player
Till,
of the
look
game.
at that. 100% passing completion.
Whoa, my
5
God.
TDs, 400
Oh
yards.
my God, 100% passing. I have never seen that done.
The ball never touched the ground. That's crazy. I've done that a few times, but that's when I've thrown like 6 interceptions.
Wow.
That's crazy. Wow.
Oh my God, Hillman. I have never seen this happen.
Does he get
know
XP
that-
for being NFL, the MVP of the Super Bowl? Do you get XP
I'm pretty
for
sure.
that?
I'm pretty sure he will. Guys. I mean, this stat will not sit well with the Atlanta Falcons. Okay, knowing how they play. Okay, to see this moment here is incredible. All right.
Yeah.
So
What sportsmanship by Gene too, because Gene had control of that. That's Gene's broadcast. He watched the whole thing for him. He didn't just quit out because he lost. So that was pretty solid. That's a champ right there who takes the loss and
Yeah,
actually
I mean,
lets the
what
other
a
user
great-
see it. So that's awesome.
Yeah. What a great point, man. To bring out. Some a lot of people after you lose, they just they turn off the stream and you don't get to see these last little important notes. So big ups to Gene. Just have that great sportsmanship to take it all in. I mean, 400 yards.
Want me to see if I can get Landon in here real quick? I can try to get Landon to join us real quick if you want me to.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I would definitely want to hear the insight from Landon. If he can get on here, maybe we can get Gene on here. We can get Marlo on here. That'll be great to get these guys on here. I'm gonna try to see if I can after you get Landon in here while you speaking to him, and we can ask him some questions. Definitely see if we can get Gene in here as well, because this is something that we got to put down in history. This is recorded. This keeps on in our video streams, our video guides, and hopefully we can have some audios going forward for all Super Bowls. What an amazing performance to see! Just a spectacular game. 400 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, 100% completion rating. All right, something I have never seen before. Number two, Hillman. This guy Blake Hillman, he has to be a rookie. That guy, whatever he had for breakfast, lunch, and I don't know if he's had dinner yet. I want to know what that is. All right. Wow, what an amazing performance, guys. I mean, UFL, we're out here again. We're just waiting to see if we can get Mr. Keys in here. We're possibly gonna get Landon in here right now, the Super Bowl champ of the UFL, just to give us some words of wisdom of what he did, what he fed Hillman. I mean, I don't know what he gave these guys as a pep talk, whatever he did. And I think it was a lot of motivation of what he saw. I was one that said it was going to go to Falcons. Okay, I was one. I got to admit. I don't know if anybody.
I think somebody said Falcons by a lot, so I saw that.
Yeah.
Falcons by a lot.
That motivates people. Okay.
Yeah.
No, believe it or not, when you make that post, it comes back. It could come back and haunt you.
He's played solid defense all year long too, so I think he kind of just played under the radar. Everybody's looking at the Dolphins being all flashy and the Chiefs being scoring all those points, and then the Broncos just kept playing their defensive game, right? So it was pretty impressive.
Absolutely. I'm gonna try to see if we can get. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get any of these guys. Did you have any luck? Did you get a chance?
I shot him a note, but I don't know. Maybe not. We have to do it afterwards or something. But we can see it working for next time. I'm shooting Gene a note real quick.
That's good, man. Maybe he can get on here. If he does, if not, we'll probably set this up. So we can go back and do it another time. But it was great. Definitely great to go to actually get this game broadcasted. We had a good play-by-play call. It was exciting.
Hopefully the audio worked and they heard you as well. I think they did, so it'd be terrible.
No, they
if
did.
They didn't.
Yeah, they did. They did because
Okay,
I had it on my screen, and when I was talking, I said, "Oh, now I hear my voice." So I turned off the audio, so I didn't have no echo going down over here. So definitely was a good connection. Hopefully we're able to go through it at all as well.
All right, I sent Gene a note too. Let's give him just a couple minutes before we log out. But that was fun. That was exciting.
Absolutely.
We're getting better at these. So I
Let's
think
see if we can get Marlo up in here. Maybe I can find him a little bit here as well.
Yeah,
we got to get our commissioner. He just handed out the Lombardi Trophy.
Yeah, I don't know if he has Discord. I think they can set it up on their phones too, and you can call in from your phone to these Discords as well. Are you on your phone or your PC?
Yeah, you know what? We're going to try to, since it's been the first one We're definitely it needs a little bit of things, and he's got to download it. So we're gonna learn how to get that done, so that next time we'll be prepared. But this was a good turnout. I think we're getting somebody in here, right?
Let's see, who'd we get?
Nope.
Nah, I don't think so. So
Okay. Well, there you have it, guys.
that
The
was
banner's
fun.
up for the Falcons. We're working on the banner right now, right?
Yeah, I got to go work on the banner. Usually do it while I watch the Super Bowl, so I'll have to go back and do it again. Usually I make two and have to delete one. This time I only got to make one, so it won't take me quite as long. But
Yeah.
man, that was exciting.
Yeah. Wow. So, and I'll tell you this much right now. What we did today to actually see this game go out. Landon is a champion. This is his first UFL championship, right?
Yeah, first one. So his name's gonna go in
Okay.
the banner, the first one. It's always fun putting a new guy on.
Oh, yeah, and you know what? The good thing about that is as well that he gets the play-by-play call. First championship. He's gonna remember this one, and I don't think anybody will forget it. It's a perfect passer rating, 100%
Before we
completion
log
in a
off,
Super
let's
Bowl.
look at his schedule real quick before we log off, just if you don't mind. Just run through it. So his first game against the Chargers was one of his early losses. They only lost by 5. Then he come out and he took the 49ers, took the Colts, beat the Cardinals, beat the Texans, and he beat the Chargers to get on this one. I don't remember if that's before the Chargers left or not, because the Chargers had to leave, unfortunately, this season.
Yeah, yeah, they had to go. Yeah,
Then he
they
beat the
was gone already.
Jaguars, but then the Chiefs beat him 37-16. So that was a huge loss right there. Then he beats the Seahawks, they're always good, and then he comes back and beats the Chiefs by 3. So these guys know each other well.
Yes, they do, and they played again. They play each other twice a year.
Yeah, and then this season they actually played 3 times. You'll see in a second too. So 34-10 against the Raiders. Then he beats you here. You've played. You've had experience against 35-14. So it's
Absolutely, yep. And at this point in the season, not to excuse or nothing, but we were already out of the mix, so we kind of just going to playoffs, man. It's one of those things, trying to get a better seeding. But he's a dominant player, man. I mean, not taking nothing from him. He was 12-4 when we played, and now look, I mean, he beat the Raiders.
The Titans who beat him here too. The Titans got beat in the first round of the playoffs. I didn't expect that as well. So that was a loss to him. I was wondering who the other teams he lost to. So it looks like it was the Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Titans.
And the Titans.
And
yeah,
the Jets. The Jets who made one of the best playoff runs and missed the playoffs with 10-5. So
Yeah,
the Jets
yeah. Look at the
made
Jets
some
came
noise.
up out of the nowhere at the end and just put it on him. So maybe sometimes, man, those losses towards the end, they do something to you, get you back in the weight room,
And
bro.
this last game here too, Tate lost this game. And I think he started his backups. In Madden, I think momentum's big. So if you lose in the last week of the season, it kills you in the playoffs. So I think that really impacted the Rams in their first playoff as well. So,
Oh yeah, because Tate was Tate was waiting to try to make some noise in the UFL playoffs, and he couldn't. And that could be a good point. Maybe just put in the starters for a couple quarters and try to make sure you get the.
I don't think he
the
played
victory.
any starters that game. Yeah, but he should have probably got a lead. But who knows? The Broncos are good. And then they destroyed the Jaguars. I think they caused 6 turnovers. And then they beat the Dolphins. Your son here. This was a great game. Big powerhouse score here. And then the last
and
game,
it was 27-20. Yeah, it was to the last. It was to the last play of the game. I think.
Yeah.
That's what happened in that game, which was a phenomenal game to watch. And then they go again, the Chiefs versus the Broncos. I mean,
does it show the box score on this? It doesn't, does it? I was going to see how the box score looked on it, but he won by 1 point to get to the Super Bowl. That's impressive.
It's incredible. I mean, and I saw that game. I remember that game very well. There was a punt that he actually missed. Where Landon, went ahead and just nailed him. And it was a game where he literally he could have just fair caught the ball, and Hill wants to make a play. He does not fair catch the ball, and boom! After that punt, all the momentum for the Chiefs went. He couldn't get the ball in the end zone at all. It was he had at least like 2 more chances in the red zone, and he came out on shotgun formations, but he just couldn't punch it in, and that's what happens, man. Sometimes now you're looking at this defense, and now you see why he couldn't punch it in. Really good defense on the red zone. And we couldn't even see red zone play. We
I
just
don't
saw
think
that
he crossed the 50 very often in this game.
Yeah.
So.
It's just crazy, man. An amazing performance. Maybe Gene was just not feeling anything in the game. I would love to talk to him later on. Maybe we got to set up another stream where we can just at least see some.
Maybe we
see
do
what
a Super Bowl trophy where Barlow jumps on and gives the Super Bowl to
Yeah.
Landon or
Let's do that.
something.
We'll put it together, man.
Yeah, perfect.
For sure.
Thanks for joining me. I'll let you go. So Gene said he's having trouble joining the Discord, so we'll
Yeah,
try
well,
again.
we'll set up. We'll do when we do a Super Bowl trophy. We'll set it all up. We'll probably go ahead and get both of them on here with that way we can invite the whole league. They can see what's going on. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully we can continue this momentum going forward.
All right.
The off season is going to start going to play, so we're going to get ready for that. We'll be posting a lot of things, so stay tuned to the Facebook. Take care.
See y'all.
He gets the part when he